What's up, everybody? All my Facebook and YouTube viewers, your boy is back, and got a hell of a topic for y'all today. And yeah, might need a little bit of that water later because I'm gonna be doing a little bit of yelling in this video. So just a warning for everybody who's watching. But anyway, I've talked about this before. I have covered this topic before, but I've never really went too in depth about it until now. But yeah, I made I make a relationship video every once in a while, but I never really bring color or race into it too much because nowadays that's kind of taboo and it kind of makes people uncomfortable, kind of offend them. But then again, when have I ever cared about making anybody feel uncomfortable? When have I cared about anybody getting offended with any of my videos? But yeah. Anyway, just to cut to the chase, me and this woman, she was black by the way, we was talking, chopping it up, having conversation. And one of the first things she told me was, you sound very articulate. You sound like a proper speaking black guy. I'm like, okay, thank you. I guess I'll take that as a compliment. But as we go further and further on and on in the conversation, and we just about to wrap it up, she says, "Well, you are a cute guy, and I do like you, but I just don't think that I'm your type of girl." And I'm like, okay, well, what do you mean by that? She says, "Well, you seem like you're the kind of black guy who only dates white girls." And mind you, this is not the first time I've heard this either. I mean, it seems like I only do hear it from black girls. I mean, by that, I kind of get a little bit offended because I'm like, what the hell do you mean? Like, do you mean that I ain't hood or I ain't gangster enough for you? Is that what you mean? Because if that's what you mean, then by all means, just go ahead and just say that instead of just saying, like, you seem like you're the kind of black guy who only date white girls. And like I said, I've heard this before too. And I've pretty much heard this ever since I could talk, ever since I was young. Like, you don't sound like a black guy, or just straight up tell me like, oh, you sound white. And I get offended when I hear that because it's like I don't even know what it means to sound white or not sound black or sound even like a color. Like I don't even know what the hell a color or a race is even supposed to sound like. Is race, or does my skin tone mean that I have to sound a certain way? Do I gotta sound like Waka Flocka when I talk? Do I gotta sound like Yo Gotti or Future when I open my mouth? Hell no. But yeah, it seems like I only hear that from black women. And no, I'm not throwing no shots at black women. This video has no kind of hatred towards black women. I'm just saying, like, they are pretty much the only ones that I really even hear it from. But now, for all intents and purposes, what if I made a video and put it on here? What if I made a video talking about how much I love white women and about how much better I think they are than black women are? I would get fucking crucified. I wouldn't hear the end of that shit. Like, I don't have no kind of race preference or skin tone preference or whatever. And like, that's pretty much the main problem. And I was gonna go in on this later, but I'm gonna go ahead and say this right now too, because it seems like I hear this more. You would expect to hear it more from white men, but I hear it more from black men nowadays than anybody else. And that's kind of it's kind of a piss off to me because they look at a black girl with brown or dark skin, they be like, oh, she's cute for a black girl, or oh, she's sexy to be dark skinned. I listen to them, I'm like, nigga, what the hell are you even talking about? Like, how the hell can somebody's skin tone or race define their beauty? Like, no, it doesn't. And I see all these little memes and shit on Facebook talking about light-skinned girls got the best box, or dark-skinned niggas fuck better than light-skinned niggas. Like, what the hell does your skin tone or your race have to do with your sex game? It's not, I mean, like, you could just take it for what it is. You could just take it as a joke or whatever. I mean, I do most of the time. But it's like, when I see that shit, it seems like I get dumber every time I hear it. But all in all, like I said, don't get me wrong, because everybody does. There's nothing wrong with having a preference. There's nothing wrong with preferring one. But the thing is, this is the problem that I have with y'all. A lot of y'all are so wrapped up in having an ultimatum. A lot of y'all are so absolute with this thing. A lot of y'all think that just because y'all like one means you got to have some kind of hatred or some kind of dislike for the other. Like, let me give y'all an example. Let's just say I go to Dairy Queen. Order a bowl of chocolate ice cream. I'm sitting back, I'm enjoying it, and then all of a sudden I'm like, I sure do love this chocolate ice cream. And then the person behind me saying, oh, so that means you hate vanilla ice cream? Oh, what's wrong with vanilla ice cream? What's wrong with caramel ice cream? What's wrong with butter pecan? What's wrong with strawberry? You don't like strawberry? Do y'all see how stupid that shit sounds? Like, y'all think just because y'all like one means you gotta have some kind of, it means y'all think that just because you like one means that you're dissing the other. And that's not the case, because we all like what we like. And I've even seen one black woman on Facebook, well, and even on my Snapchat newsfeed, where she's a light-skinned black woman, but she says that she wants lighter-skinned or mixed babies, because she feels like that they will have an easier life than somebody with brown or dark skin. And she even to go as far as to say, well, I want pretty babies. I want mixed babies. I don't want no babies by no dark skinned nigga. And I'm like, wow, man. And like I said, if a black guy was to say that, oh, he would be all kinds of bougie. He'd be all kinds of house niggas. He'd be all kinds of Now he'd be all kinds of field nigga, house field nigga, whatever. He'd be all kinds of self haters. Oh, you hate yourself for. Oh, you can't handle no strong black woman. Oh, you might as well just go live with them white folks. He'd be all kinds of those things. Now it's different when a black guy says something than when a black woman says it because, and I've talked about this before too. You see and hear a lot of black women talking about, well, I'm gonna start dating outside my race because I feel like a white man or a man of a different skin color, a different race, will treat me better than a black man will. Not knowing that the grass is not always greener on the other side. You think that you're gonna get special treatment just because you date out your race. Wrong. I said this once and I will say it again. Fuck boys come in all shapes, sizes, and colors. So don't think that you're not gonna get. Don't think that you're gonna get worse treatment if you don't think you not gonna get treated bad if you date outside your race. And the problem is a lot of people associate dating outside of their race with self hate. Like you think that, well, and I've said this before too. It seems like when you date interracially, you can't win, or if you date anybody, that you can't win. It's like if you date outside of your race, then oh, they bougie, they a self hater, they hate themselves, they hate their black ancestry, they hate their skin color. And then if you don't date outside your race, then you're a racist. And I've even heard white women say this too. I've heard white women say that they might date a white man, but they specifically only want to have children or breed with black men. Now, could you apply that to white women too? Like, are white women self haters too because they want mixed children? I don't really. I mean, like, I don't really think that you could apply that. I mean, you could, but I mean, it's not gonna do any good. Like, you can't. I don't really think that you could really apply that to white women. I mean, because like I said, they like what they like. I mean, at the end of the day, you're gonna choose who you want to choose to be with, regardless of your skin tone or race. But I know some white guys who won't date a white woman after they found out that they've been with a black man. Now, that is some kind of hatred because never in your life will you hear a black guy say, "Oh, she used to only date white guys. Now she only wanted she dated one white guy, and now she wants to come back to dating black guys. I don't want to date her again." Never will you hear a black man say that. I see it only in the white culture, the Asian culture, and the Hispanic culture. But I think that's only after they date, women of other races date black men. And no, I do not prefer one over. I've said this before. Like I do not prefer one over the other. It all depends on your vibe with me. It also depends on how you carry yourself, and it depends on the connection that I have with you. Your race and your skin tone ain't got really nothing to do with how I treat you, or depends on how anybody would treat you, at least in the sense of a relationship. But anyway, I've said what I need to say. I got this, I had to get these thoughts off my chest. But anyway, guys, what do you think? Do you think that do you think people who choose to date based on race have some kind of hatred or dislike for themselves? But anyway, thank you guys. I'll be back with another video soon. And like, subscribe, and share. And I'll be back with another video soon. Peace.